What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DR2727. Shout out to my Transformers collectors, 1/12 scale collectors, whatever you collect, shout out to you. And we're doing three things, as you see, is FansToys Menasor. Three things is where I say three things I like, three things I don't like about the figure after 3 days of having it. So let's get started. The first thing I like about them is the swap out options that you can do toy and tune and or a combination of both things. This is how I'm gonna display him, and I think it's a brilliant idea. I think FansToys has done, I think Magic Square has done in the Legend scale before, but brilliant idea and just more bang for your buck giving you those options. The second thing I like is that he's incredibly stable. I'm going to do another video where I talk about stability and combiners later, but for right now, I just say he's incredibly stable. And the third thing I like is drag strips engineering, specifically for his knees to be the elbow for Menasor. That's one of those masterpiece moments, and you very rarely get masterpiece moments with combiners. They're just trying to get the thing to work right. And, you know, FansToys doing FansToys things, that is a great masterpiece moment. And I think that's the way that FansToys adds their own pizzazz to the MP combiner game. But we've talked about what we like. Let's talk about what we don't like about the figure. And the first thing I don't like about the figure is the lack of a double jointed elbow. Look, I just raved about drag strip engineering to make his knees the elbow, but they should have found a way to make him and Dead End both double jointed elbows, because that's the one thing I feel like hinders this figure. Like when I'm posing it, I feel like I need a double jointed elbow. And the second thing I don't like about him is I wish he would have had a butterfly joint. Now, the double jointed elbows is kind of a must have. It needed that to achieve its full potential. But the butterfly is something that I wish it would have had. And so, you know, especially with the sword wielding character, I think if they would have gave him a butterfly joint, you would be able to do some super cool things, especially with the sword being that beautiful. And the third thing I don't like is Blackjack. I mean, he's cool, he's painted nice, but I think that this is where FansToys should have made him his own character. Look, I know he didn't transform. I know he wasn't in the cartoon. I know he didn't transform in the toy. I don't remember his role in the comics. But, you know, just they could have made a new character. And I think that that's where, you know, you don't have to follow the tune or the toy to the letter, right? Like, this is just a way to add some sauce to the whole release. And I wish they would have took advantage of it. But it's definitely a great combiner. I think FansToys knocked it out the park. It's better than that Superior. And I think that people will want to know two final questions. One, is it worth the price? I think absolutely. I think all combiners are showstoppers and like statement pieces. I think that this is no different. But I think that what you get that makes it worth the value is the option to swap out and get the toy or the tune look or some combination, and the individual bots you get. Like, I only buy one set of figures, so like I'm not one of those collectors who displays and buy and combine and car mode. I only get one version. I think that one version should do everything at its highest ability, and I think that this one version does everything at its highest ability. The second thing I think that people want to know was it worth the wait? I think I'm gonna do a separate video on that, but I think the short answer is yes, it's worth the wait. Like, if you're still in this game, then it's worth the wait, long story short. But great release, definitely a statement piece, definitely one of the ones that'll be a showstopper in your collection. Thank you guys for watching as always.